Scorpio's Joe Master Lee.
And Lulu.
All right, coming to you from the entertainment capital of the world.
Las Vegas.
I've been trolling Reddit these days because it's been such a hootenanny, seeing the kind of questions people ask, sometimes helping contribute an idea or two when they come visit. And I have to say, I finally come across probably the dumbest post I've seen. My only response to you right now, right, and this is why I'm making this video, is this is absolutely the one place in Vegas you should never go visit. It is not a tourist attraction.
Which one is that?
Oh, well, it's the tunnels, baby. There's this guy, all right, Reddit. I'm not going to call him out, but I'm calling him out, right? He's basically posting, asking the question to people, what are the safe areas that you can explore in the underground tunnels of Las Vegas? Here's the clincher, right? This is what he says. Hey, I like to take my teenage nephew to explore the tunnels, but like to avoid the homeless drug addicts who live down there.
Is there an area of tunnels away from the strip that is less populated and can be explored? Well, this is such a strange,
stupid, dumb request. And here's the gall of it all right? Let's back up here, right? Because for a lot of people outside of Vegas don't realize what the underground tunnels are in Vegas. It's not like they build this massive underground structure where people can wander around Las Vegas. But there are miles and miles of tunnels run underneath the city. And they're designed for flood control because in the desert here, water doesn't soak into the ground. When it rains here, it flash floods, literally inches of rain in an hour. And it just torrential, right? The kind of thing you see in movies.
Yellow barrels are taking off down the road.
Holy shit.
So it all gets souped up right into those tunnels. And yeah, it's dangerous to go down there when it rains.
Flooding in Las Vegas.
But the thing is that when it's not raining, it's dry. And it's also the only place that I think a lot of people who are homeless out here feel like they can survive, because otherwise you're burning up in the middle of the desert. So a lot of people go down there and they live in these tunnels, these vast
It's so
networks.
funny how he said, I would like to avoid the homeless. People and drug addicts.
This guy is, I don't know what he's thinking.
Maybe he wants to do educational tours.
All right, if he wants to give his teenage nephew, which is even stupider, right? Bring your teenager nephew along with you, and but he's not taking them there hey, this is what life is like when you don't have. He wants to avoid that. Yeah. He's like, no, I'm going to go down there and have fun. I was going to make a comment
for that. Okay, it makes sense if he wants to take him down there with the homeless people, with the addict people, so that...
No, both of them are bad ideas, right? You don't...
No, just to have him, educate him. Yes, this is what's going to happen to you.
You don't need to come to Vegas for that. You can go show homeless people in your own city. I guarantee you there are people who are struggling in every
I don't get it, though. He must have a reason, babe. Don't judge the book by its cover.
Okay, so this is honestly, I think, the reason. It's been glorified because there's been so many videos online of people talking about these tunnels that's
in Vegas?
It's mysterious. Yeah, it's a big thing now.
Oh, what?
There's a lot of videos that go down there and show, people who are kind of forgotten what life is like down there. And every video I've seen, by the way, has kind of given me a word of caution, it's dangerous down here. People disappear. There's drug addicts. You can get stabbed. So yeah, it's not something you would take. You don't go do it for fun. Maybe if you want to live on the edge, trust me, there's a lot of other things in Vegas you can do that live on the edge. You almost say you can go hook up with a hooker. You can waste all your money at the table. You can go to the strip clubs. You can drink. You can OD on everything. But OD on a tunnel? Here's a real clincher, right? He then decides to edit what he posts. He's basically saying, hey, my nephew and I are more than capable of taking care of ourselves. So give it to me. And then when people keep calling him an idiot, what the hell, don't do this, he edits it again, adds, hey, the amount of people making stupid comments as if the tunnels are full of people throughout the city is mind-blowingly dumb.
He refused to listen to the locals. Why?
I mean, I guess if there is one part of this where you're kind of saying, what's the silver lining? Maybe he's looking for a photo op opportunity, Instagram, where, then there are miles of this, and there are parts of it where, you know, around neighborhoods, you could just kind of start walking into the tunnels, right, to explore. But again, it's still kind of glorifying, like exploring something that, you know, hint of danger and risk in doing it. And, you know, I get it, guys. They like to court danger and do stupid things like that. So, hey, if you're going to spend good money to come visit Vegas, why not go underground and have the wharf of stale human pee just engulf
Especially
you?
in summer, and it's gonna stink really bad, and it's that'd be interesting. Wait, where are they from?
I don't think he says where he's from.
God.
Actually, let me click on his profile here. Maybe it might say actually
Oh,
where
you know
he's
what?
from.
He's just doing this for fun and make us all stupid instead.
And he's trolling us.
Yeah, is that the term?
Trolling.
Trolling.
I don't think he's trolling, baby, because he put a lot of effort into
In writing
responding to
all
everyone.
this.
He clearly sounds like he's pissed off that people are thinking that he's the idiot in this.
Right.
So here's the thing, right? I can speak to it from experience because now we lived here long enough. We've seen these tunnels and we've seen what happens when it does rain. It's actually scary. Like when it rains here, and downtown Vegas, like, will flood too. We've seen casinos literally destroyed because of the torrential water. And if you're not careful, just trying to cross the street, that water rushes so fast that even a foot of it is enough to like sweep you off your feet, and then boom, you could just get sucked right into those kind of drainage areas. Now, that's when it's raining. When it's not raining, we've seen people like come out of the tunnels because as you're driving through down the strip, you know, and suddenly like you're just driving by, you're like, where's that guy come from? Right? He was just there a minute, and 1 minute he wasn't, type of thing. So there are people who live down there, and it's tough, right? And I think that, you know, if you're thinking about it from that perspective, if you're not going there to help, what are you going there to
What's
do?
the purpose?
Yeah, I want to say you're mocking them, but you're almost gonna like, oh, look at that. You're gawking in many ways. And I think that part is what leaves everyone really uncomfortable. Beyond the danger, it just feels like, oh, I don't want to be around the homeless. I just want to be around the part that's what, Instagram worthy?
Wow, that's his fetish.
Baby, I can just tell you right now, a lot of guys have a fetish for doing really stupid things. It's not, and that's why Vegas exists.
The comment is cracking me up. The only tunnels safe to explore are the ones in Omega Mart.
That might be true.
Babe, I've never been in there. You were.
Oh, that's true. The comments are actually pretty funny. Half of them are
Really?
just making fun of the dude. The other half
Really?
are like, you know, being like, you cannot be freaking serious. But this one, do you secretly hate your nephew and want to set up his disappearance in the tunnel? Or you're asking to meet people of the meth
For free.
for free.
Oh my God.
All right, so there you go,
that's
guys, all right?
insane.
I'm just letting you know, this is not a tourist attraction. Do not go there. Do not be like this dude, okay?